Capcom presents
Ready?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes.
Hello everybody, I'm Ramsis.
And I'm TheVespor.
And we're here for another edition of Vesper's Retro Reviews. And it's just in time for our Season 4 Retrospective, and I think this game should give you a clue of what this season's Retrospective is going to be. We searched long and hard to come up with something fun for you guys, and we decided, what says retro more than 2D fighting games?
Well, probably 2D platformers.
Well, that's true, but this year we're going to do 2D fighting games. There was a long vote and decision, and we decided this is the way to go. We're going to give you 12, that's right, one a month for this season of fighting games. And we're going to start out with one of the best. Who doesn't love Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes, the game made by Capcom in the year 2000 in arcades. The version we're going to play is the North American released PlayStation 2 version, which came out in 2002.
That's right. This is such an iconic game, and when it came out, it busted a lot of genres because you had 3 fighters on each side, you had combos involving the fighters, assist. It was just simply amazing. And to be the truth, the only game that even came close to touching this was Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which came out 11 years later.
That's right. It took that long for Disney to finally agree, yes, we will allow another game, because Disney owned Marvel in between all this. That's another story for another day. But yes, look at how long it took. And that game is beloved by many, but this is the one that started all. This is the one you think of when you want a great compilation fighting game. Now, this is really the 4th edition in the Verse series. It started with the X-Men Street Fighting game, and then it went into X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Then it went to Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. Then it was Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes, and then finally we have New Age of Heroes, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So look at all the games it took before we finally got here. And this is great because every single character in all the games I mentioned will show up in this game. From X-Men all the way to Marvel vs. Capcom, every single character you've seen in those games will be selectable in this game. So they came up with some brand new characters just for this game. Mingo, which is that green, kind of like a cactus. Yes. Ruby Heart, which is a pirate. She's like supposed to be the main focal star of this game. They created her. So it's a Capcom character they created just for this game. Ruby Heart, she's a pirate. San, who is a monkey from one of their games, and I can't remember which one it is. So yeah, so they did add some new characters, but they're really not really memorable. People will use them, they're fine, but they're not the main crux of why you're playing this. You're playing this to use all the fun characters. They have Marvel characters, Capcom characters up the wazoo, everyone you can think of, Mega Man and Street Fighter, X-Men, Spider-Man, and Darkstalkers. You name it, they got in this game. It is great. And yeah, I think the game doesn't need much more introduction, but we are going to say this is going to be the flavor of what we're doing for this retrospective this year. We think it's going to be a lot of fun looking back at all these types of games.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to show you some of the fighting games. While there are lots more people out there better at it than us, have entire channels dedicated to these fighting games, we just want to remember how much fun it was for those of us who love these characters and the stories behind them.
Yeah, this is just going to be fun. Again, yeah, we are going to stress that. We are not professional fighting players. This is just for fun. 2 retro dorks having fun, looking back at some games. We are going to play these through. It might not be all complete plays with no deaths, but we're going to fully play through every single one of these games that show up here. This game, though, I might be able to get through. I'm going to do the gameplays for most of these this year. This is Ramsis speaking. Vesper did all the heavy lifting in our N64 wrestling series. I'll do the heavy lifting for this year's retrospective. And without any further ado, let's start up Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes on the PS2. Here we go. Alright, so let's press start. So here's what you can do in the PS2 version of it. Arcade mode, which is what we're going to play. Versus mode, if me and Vespor want to go at it, that's how you do it. Training mode, this is where you can learn all the moves just in an empty room. Option mode, we'll show you option mode. We always show you the options of a game. So I am going to up the difficulty a little bit. I am a little better than level 2, I want to believe, right? So it goes all the way up to what? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 is a good level. What do you think?
You might want to take it back. We're supposed to have fun.
Alright, we'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level 5. 99 seconds, that's default. Damage at medium, that's fine. Speed is gonna be, yeah, whatever we decide. Sound is that's fine. Volume. There you go. So that's the settings. Button configuration. You can punch, low punch. You can high punch, low kick. You can do partners, and you can do 2 buttons at once. That's all the options you get in the game. Display. Yep, this was, remember on the old TVs, this was that weird time in 2000. Remember, TVs were getting different around this time. So a lot of games on the PS2 and the Dreamcast are going to have this display adjustment where it didn't quite fit on those newer screens, so you had to stretch it out a little bit. That's why they gave you that
That makes sense. I do remember that time period.
Yes, that was a fun transition period. That's it. Yeah, well, there. Score ranking, let's see what you got here. Alright, so this is when you play all the different modes. It keeps track of all your records. That's cool, actually. But it doesn't matter. Same with the arcade mode and character ranking. So that's cool. Keeps records, everything. Gives you a reason for replayability. Challenge your high score. So this is just to play a score attack. See how high you can get the score. Secret factor, that's unlockables. Now, we already unlocked everything. We did all the work here. It was a lot of work. We got everything. But yeah, you can get new colors for every character. You can unlock every single character in the game. It's great. And then they have a gallery of every single character, which we'll quickly show you in a bit. And then your characters and everything. So the great thing of this game is it starts out with a little roster. The more you play, you get points and points and points. You have to keep unlocking your characters as you go along. And that's the replayability of this game, is you want to unlock the full entire roster.
Yep, I'm glad you spent the time doing it, because I'm terrible at this game.
Well,
that's probably why I didn't like it when I was...
It was a lot of work, let's put it that way, but it's worth it. So now, without further ado, we showed you with the options that you had in the game. Now, before I start, I want to mention, in the arcade, it was more unlocked by time. So an arcade system would arrive with just a small roster. The more the game was played over time, characters would just show up. So it's not really revealed how it happens, but the longer a game is played, characters would just start to unlock and show up. So that's how they did in the arcade version of it.
Well, that's kind of interesting.
Yes.
Well, go ahead and hit arcade mode.
All right, here we go.
Let's see.
So this is what you get. This is how the arcade starts too. This is the entire roster of the game. This is it. Now, I'm not going to name every character, but we're just going to quickly scroll through it. Look, you have Darkstalkers, you have Mega Man, you have Captain Commando, you have X-Men characters, lots of Street Fighters, and we got... this is one of those new characters, San that I told you about. She's from Darkstalkers, Baby Hood. And this is a new character also, Ruby Heart, Cable. He was actually added to this game too, Cable. He's new to this game. He's not an original character, but he was added to this game as an X-Men character. So Cable was actually new to this game also. And let's see, he was from a previous game. I think she was in a previous game, I don't remember. Ayoto might be new to this game also, I believe he is. Jin wasn't, he was in a previous. She might be new to this game. She's from that Mega Man N64 game. Remember that, Legend?
Oh, yeah.
So she was added to this game. They're all the same from previous. She's new too. She's from Resident Evil, of course, right?
Yes, Jill. Back when she had her wonderful Stars outfit.
I'm a member of Stars. That's what she always says. And,
yep.
And then this was added to in conjunction with her. That's, see the guy in her head? You can play as that itself, so it's a tiny
Servbot.
Yes. And then you got Roll, that's Mega Man's sister, which is cool. And that's it, that's all about it. Yeah, everyone always uses because he's the tallest character and it was kind of cheating. I'm not going to do that though. So I'm going to use one of my favorites. Iceman is really cool in this game because he does those huge ice projectiles. I always use him in the original X-Men Children of the Atom game. That's the game he's from, actually. So I am going to use him here. And you can pick what you want as your assist. When you push an assist button, they'll do something. He'll kick if you do this, he'll drop a thing if you do this. You just want him to fire ice, that's the best.
Well, he is the Iceman.
Now, I'm also going to use another X-Men. He's also someone that I used to love, Gambit. Now, who doesn't love Gambit? Come on, mon ami, right? And all that stuff.
That's right.
And you can use anything with him too, but I like the projectile. I go projectiles, just go for brute force, that's what I say.
Well, it's great chip damage when you're in a fighting game.
Exactly. Now, for the last character, I might go Captain Commando. He's always a lot of fun.
He's one of my favorite guys that never got a series.
Oh, yeah, and Rogue I like a lot too, but we already have 2 X-Men, so we want to mix it up a little bit. Storm's great, but again, already have X-Men. Street Fighters are fun, but I think I will go with our favorite, Captain Commando. I'm gonna use
That's right.
And we'll use the ground type again. Let's go for it. Alright, so normal or easy? Normal's fine. I am well versed in this game. Turbo, normal. Again, I don't need the speed. We want to talk as we're playing this game, so that's it. Alright, so now it's randomly going to pick 3 opponents, and here we go, stage 1.
Oh, well, you got Bison.
Ah, that's a good start. Wow, that's an evil team. What is it? Bison? Oh, well, Cyclops wouldn't help them.
And Sabretooth.
Yeah, would Cyclops help these two out? I guess to save the world.
Well, in the newer comic series, they turned him basically into a mutant, mustache-wearing killer of
well,
people.
this is the wonderful 90s version of the character.
Where he's actually an awesome leader.
Exactly. There we go.
You know, I remember the game being a lot harder than this, but this is just
This is just level 1. It does get harder as it progresses, yes. Now you can do assist by pushing the button. Here it is. Oh, wait. But he counted. Now they hit my partner, but they didn't hit me, so I'm alright, actually. Now the cool thing about Iceman is he can block all that stuff with his ice shield, so his ice shield's actually very powerful, too. See, watch this. This isn't going to take off anything, because his ice can block everything.
Well, that's good. But, this is just... wow. Like, I remember this game when it came out, and I just was overwhelmed by it, because, you know, everybody in freaking college was, like, loving this game. I was like, man, I just like my Xbox, you know, the first one, that big giant thing that was as big as your VCR. I was playing that a lot with Halo. Like in our dorms, we had one of those giant, like 80-inch TVs back in the day. Oh, it was amazing.
Oh, yeah, of course. What was that, 2000s?
Yep. So we had that, and man, everybody was loving it. That's all I gotta say. Well, it wasn't 2000, it's 2001, but this game, as I said, was very popular for a very, very long time.
Oh, yeah, this game lived on forever. I mean, who doesn't love this stuff? Alright, let's go for a super now. There we go.
Oh, you got him. I also remember the damage being a lot higher in the arcade for some reason.
Well, I could have said it. I kept it on default, but I could have upped the damage a little. Maybe I should have, because it'll make these rounds a little shorter, but... wow, Gambit beat up Bison.
Well, he should.
That's true. A mutant would beat up Bison. My
Not all of them, though. Because Bison...
Psycho power is the greatest, or whatever Bison used to say.
Well, it is a good wondering, because I do think Bison could take on... not the X-Men team, but on, you know, certain X-Men, I believe he could take them on.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Not the strongest, but so.
Like Gambit, I believe he could take him on. At least before Gambit became overpowered, as they like to do in time. Instead of adding freaking depth to the character, they're like, let's just make them stronger.
That's how they usually did. Oh, look at Iceman's attack. That's cool.
Yep. Berserker. Like, in my mind, Sabretooth doesn't stand a chance against Bison. Iceman would definitely kick Bison's butt.
Oh, yeah, Iceman could. We block. It didn't. Oh, I did block it. Okay.
Now, the question that I would have is, as much as I love Captain Commando, I don't think he could stand much of a chance against Bison in a one-on-one, straight-up fight. What do you think?
I won. Who against who?
Captain Commando against Bison.
Captain Commando wouldn't win. No,
yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he would. But the sad thing is, I believe Captain Commando could win against more X-Men than Bison could.
Oh, yeah, I think he would have a chance. But Bison would beat Captain Commando. Captain Commando is talented, but even in his game, he wasn't invincible. He lost easily to some things, you know?
Yep. Well, the difference is that Bison is just straight up, you know, I'm going to kill you.
He's just offensive power, and I'm going to overwhelm you, and that's what he is. Yeah.
And Captain Commando's a balance of everything, which is better dealing with unused circumstances.
Yes, exactly. Oh, this is a fun match. Morgan and Isa. Huh? Let's try someone else, too. There we go. We'll
now,
use Captain Commando.
I do wonder about that one, because Morgan's actually one of the more powerful Darkstalkers, so... against Iceman, it's hard. It's like magic versus ice, so it's a good question.
Oh, look at Dan. That's funny.
But we all know that Dan is the most powerful character everywhere.
Oh, yeah, definitely watch our Dan play there. That was a lot of fun we did in Season 1. Oh, Sentinel versus Captain Commando. That'd be funny.
Believe it or not, I think Captain Commando could take down Sentinel easy. He's actually designed to go against high-tech monsters.
That's true. This actually is similar to the type of creatures he fights. He fights giant robots and monsters and things like that.
Yeah, they're actually a lot more powerful than Sentinels. Because if you look at it, Sentinels in the cartoon series from the 90s, they were big, they were powerful, but the X-Men took down so many of them so quickly, you had to doubt their effectiveness, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That frees it. And now we do the great combo. You freeze them and then you use your power to get out.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see here. In the comics, like in all honesty, Dad couldn't beat a single person on here.
Oh, he's using his triple. Well, that won't do anything.
Because remember, you told me about Dan's character. He was a parody character, right?
Yes, he was a parody just to make fun of SNK because they were sort of copying Street Fighter at the time, and they didn't appreciate that, so they made a funny character to sort of spoof them.
Yeah, I remember using him when I tried playing this game a lot, only because of the fact he had a good range.
Oh yeah, he is good, man.
And the game that you should be really good at is Morgan, because I do remember that she, even in this game, was one of the better characters if you knew how to use her.
Oh yeah, it was good. I use Morgan a lot too in this game. She's fun. She's kind of like a Ryu type character.
Well, she's a lot better, I think, in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Her combos do go off a lot easier.
Yes, they made it up. Let's see if we got it. Yeah, we got it.
But yeah, honestly, this would be considered a pretty good match except for Dan.
Speaking of Dan, now it's Dan vs. Gambit, which Gambit would destroy him in 2 seconds, but it's okay.
But no, wait a sec. Since he's a parody character, he has that wonderful ability to pull off crap that shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, that's true.
So technically, would Dan technically be the most powerful character on the board here because of his parody powers?
Now that you mention it, you might be onto something.
Because he would, like, beat everybody down and then just suddenly lose to the last second by accidentally, like, slipping on something, like a banana peel.
Oh, Captain Commando 1. Alright.
Well, I do like Captain Commando. I actually like the idea of Captain Commando. He's also cool. He also has those cool eyeglasses that you only saw in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, yeah. That was fun. Alright, so we're doing well so far. It's a little harder because I upped it a little bit, but it's definitely not impossible. Level 5 is not like, oh my god, how are you going to win this? Yeah.
Well, that's why I said keep it to level 5. Because level 6 you start having difficulties with.
So we got Dalsim, Colossus, and Charlie. That's interesting, too.
I would honestly say that your team overpowers the other by a great deal.
Yes, I don't think, yes. I mean, Colossus would be the only real threat out of all of them.
And not even then with Iceman, if you use his powers correctly. In combination with Gambit, yeah. Not Petra, but Colossus there would definitely be in a world of hurt.
There we go.
You'd probably do more damage if you were closer, right? Because more would hit?
Yes. I'm going to try something a little... Oh, block. There we go. Now he has super armor, which means you can't knock him down until that wears off. Yeah. See how he's... Oh, but now it wore off, so there you go.
My butt, the Captain Commando can take a hit from that. But he has the power gauntlets now. That's something we're talking about here.
Uh-oh.
More people would use the power gauntlet on the Nintendo if they could do cool stuff like his power gauntlets.
That's true, actually, yes. Uh-oh.
But yeah.
There we go.
That was the funny thing. It's like they're not really showing that he has some electrical... There you go. I said that and he finally did his electrical attack.
I forgot about it until that second.
He just wanted to show me off and show that, oh yeah, there's his electrical attacks.
That would kill him, probably.
Yeah, Charlie be dead.
Oh, he's already died 5 times in this.
And he was also turned into Blanca in the film.
So yes, what can't Charlie do?
Because... technically, how's that story work with Charlie? I mean, I thought he was dead in Street Fighter 2. Did they just resurrect him, or how'd it work?
Well, it's hard to explain. You have to go by what series you go by, you know?
Oh, he's series-related now, instead of just the general whole thing.
Yes, exactly. Every series has a different outline to... There we go.
Ouch.
Now we're gonna get it back in. Alright.
Man, he seems very,
Charlie blocks a lot. Yeah, Charlie and Guile are blockers in this game.
I like that. Do you remember how you could do a Sonic Boom from the Street Fighter 2?
Yeah, of course I remember.
No, I'm not talking how to do it. the story behind how you could afford.
Oh, did he go through the sound barrier so many times or something?
That's
like that?
correct. That was their backstory for why he could do a Sonic Boom.
It's like, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't matter. I mean, we have mutants versus superhuman Street Fighters from another universe.
That's true. At this point, does it really matter, right?
I mean, think about it, folks. In Street Fighter, they literally tear cars apart with their bare hands.
Oh, my car.
Yep.
Oh, Colossus is really good.
Well, he is. He's just hard to hurt.
Alright, let's see if we won. Yep, we got it.
You should. You had 3-2. So I guess, for future reference, you might want to turn the damage up.
Or damage up or time limit off. I don't know. Yeah.
No, you want to keep the timer on.
Yeah.
Because...
the damage up a little.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we got Servbot, Sansan, and I forgot who that is. Hayoto, I think his name is. So we got a weird team there. That's all newer characters to this game.
Or to the series, you mean?
Well, to this version of the game, yeah. Let's see what we got.
Well, I only know
look at
that...
that little guy.
See, I only know Servbot is dangerous in the hands of a veteran player.
Oh yeah, he's deadly. He's very good. See, now watch, I think this will go over his head.
Yeah, that's why he's so deadly.
Yeah. So we're gonna try a different character. There we go. Yeah, that'll hit him. Yeah, that hits.
So there you go, folks. Being small is its own little power.
Alright, now he's gonna send the army.
I remember that. Always wondered if they specifically made him look like a Lego guy on purpose.
I don't know.
Because you can't get more embarrassed than getting your butt kicked by that little guy. And then you have the nightmare fuel in the background with that giant clown.
Oh, I know. That stage is always the scariest, isn't it?
Well, it's supposed to be a carnival, I think, right?
Something like that, yeah.
It's like a nightmare carnival. And then you got, like, the evil train engine back there.
Oh, boy. Up, block. Nope, I didn't block.
That was Hanzo from not Street Fighter, Samurai Showdown earlier. Interesting.
Oh, I would have had that.
He's like, nope, I'm going to beat you with a stake.
Oh, again. Alright, we gotta get him out of here. He's not doing anything.
Ouch.
There we go, we finally got him.
You need to get him out of there because now you can actually attack the guys.
Yes.
Life up? There's a power up I missed?
Yeah, when he dies, he leaves back life, and that's her power up, and she gives life.
There you go. This feels like it's going to be one of those games where you're going to have to chip them away.
Pretty much, yes.
Because I'm sitting here going like, man! There you go. Like, I don't know enough about this to know who Hayato is.
I forgot what game it's from. He's definitely a Capcom game, I don't remember which one.
Better switch out.
There we go. Oh, one character. There we go, that's who I wanted.
I was lucky. You got this. With 4 seconds left. With that voice, I can't tell if San's a girl or a guy. I'm thinking it's a guy.
No, it's a girl.
Is it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Another basically Monkey King is what I'm taking it as.
Yep, but that's a girl.
Yay, he won, guys.
Alright, now what are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, mirror match. You got Captain Commando.
Oh, 2 Captain Commandos, and we have Rogue and Omega Red.
I can't tell who that was, yeah. Yep, it's Omega Red. Omega Red's a very good character.
He's good. He was from X-Men too. The X-Men Children of the Atom.
Well,
that game.
I would say that he's one of the more powerful characters in this game, if used correctly, because of those stupid tentacles. Mega Destroyer!
Wow, so much is going on here.
That's why I said this is why I didn't like it when I was in college. Oh, what was that?
That's if you want to remove a player, I push the button.
Like I said, Omega Red's just one of those characters that can ruin your day if you're not careful.
Oh, I know, you gotta keep away from him.
I like how you block fire in this game. Like, it doesn't set you on fire. You're just like, oh, I can block this, and you're like, Get rid of him so you can get some...
I'm trying, but he does all those combo.
That's why I say you're going to switch out. There you go.
Fuck.
Figure the chip damage would have got him.
Nope.
Alright, got him. There you go.
Oh, is it just gonna spam that?
Possibly, it looks like. This is getting kind of intense.
Yep, this is a tough one.
Well, you got a lot... Oh. Air attack. Oh, you got him.
Let's get ice man.
He's got fire. Wow. Captain Commandos. Well. Oh, you countered. Awesome. Good job. No, you didn't, Rogue. You didn't do it. You were farthest from doing it. Did that damage her?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say, did they hit you because you posed?
Alright. We should win this. Let's use another...
There you go.
There we go.
I hope that you have enough life. Woo, that was close. I wonder if it actually counts how many people's been knocked out for its life.
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm honestly not sure.
That was close. Captain Commando was clutch player there for their team.
Oh, yes, he definitely was. And now what do we... Oh, we got Cable, Mega Man, and Strider. That's a good team.
Always. Whoops.
Oh, yes, I'm close.
I always thought Mega Man was kind of mediocre in this game.
He's not bad, but yeah, he could have been a lot better. They didn't go full force on him, which is too bad.
But you know what he doesn't do?
What's that?
Sound like he smokes 1 million packs of cigarettes a day.
Let's see if you guys get that reference, folks.
You see, Strider's actually... The arcade game was fun, but my god, it had a learning curve. Matter of fact, that was a game that we actually tried to do on this channel at one point. But we chose not to because I got to a certain point and just couldn't beat it.
Oh, I hate when they do that, the roll.
Well, he's famous for that.
Yeah.
This guy's going to be chipped to death. There you go. Oh, did you know that Strider in his lore not only killed the King of Hell, but also God twice? Not once, but twice.
I did not know.
That's how powerful he is, so, kind of an overpowered character.
Just a tad, yes. The Japanese love doing that stuff where they take on everything.
Well, don't forget, in Japan, there's not one god. There's, like, bunches of gods. Like, there's, like, a god for everything.
Yep, I believe. Alright, so Mega Man's in now. And he has Rush for that, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but like I said, I haven't played this game in years.
Ah, he was about to do it. So
Just sits there and keep sitting. Uh-oh. What was that from? There we go. Go, Captain! Teach this Mega Man a lesson. You're a robot destroyer.
That's it. No, we're gonna have to get ice down.
Yep. Now, I'm going to have to pull a foghorn leghorn on here. I say now, you're going to have to do something about this little man. He says he's mega, but he's awful small.
I say that. That ain't no Mega Man. That a beauty guy, if you ask me.
Oh, that's a Mega Man right there, if I do say so. Yeesh.
There's ice man. Ah, we missed each other.
Well, he's awful small. Notice there's a theme here. Oh wow, you're going to get Iceman out. That was some major chip damage. Oh, you missed. You missed. I remember where that one's from. I like how they're just sort of just randomly throwing out 9,000 people. It's obvious that they had more life than you. It's obvious you killed more than them. That's why it was.
Yep, I had more characters left, so.
See, guys, this game does get tough.
Oh yeah, yes, it really does. All right, this should be the last stage. Now they're going to be really defensive.
All right, so we got Zangief, Wolverine, and was that Ryu?
That is Ryu.
No, it's not. That's Sakura.
What? That's Ryu. What are you talking about?
It looks like Sakura.
Well, you're going to be very surprised when it says...
Ryu! You got some feminine looking features, my boy. This is going to be a tough fight for you. Except for Zangief. I think you'll be able to hand him his butt, but... Wolverine and Ryu are really good at this. I say this and watch him hand Ryu his butt. Oh, Ryu is my favorite fighter for Street Fighter. You know, they're like, oh look, there's Ryu and Ken. You can choose the American boy or the Japanese boy. I'm like, dude, Ryu is much cooler than Ken.
Alright, we gotta go.
Well, I suppose one nice thing about this is that they don't like to switch out this, do they?
No, the computer usually doesn't. I think in the arcade they're a little bit of a... I was like, nope, we're not doing that in front of me.
I feel like that's a weakness of Gambit's, is the fact that he jumps up there and then he floats before he throws it instead of just immediately shooting.
Well, don't forget, he wasn't made with this game in mind. It was made for Marvel vs. Capcom. The first
That is
one.
true.
And they just took the same skin for
Same moves.
yeah.
Wolverine's always been a good one. Oh, that's the Bone Claws.
Yeah, it's Bone Claw. He's stronger, but he has lower defense. That's the trade-off.
Ah. Drill Claw was so good. That was a miss.
Oh,
That's the problem with that.
yeah, it takes too long to load up.
But if he's in the air coming at you, you hit them
Yes,
first.
exactly.
You know, I think that's the big strength of Captain Commando is you can do the fire and then just launch yourself if you need to at him to dodge. But the problem is Wolverine does that better. Flamethrower, eat that. There we go.
Oh, that was shocking. Alright, so now Zanga, yeah. All right.
See, folks, he made it funny. You're supposed to laugh there. Oh, he's eating you. That's a new move.
Uh-oh.
Better get out of there.
Uh-huh.
That could have been bad. Just trying to buy some time.
Yep, exactly.
Because Zangief in this game is not too bad in the fact that he can close on you.
Yes,
that
exactly.
roll. If they add that to the other Street Fighter games, he'd be a monster.
Yep, it would have been great. Alright, we got the...
Because he just roll up and then do his wonderful pile driver from...
Yeah, just reach over and extend his arm. Alright, so now let's see who the boss of the game is. There's another new character exclusive to... It doesn't really have a story, but this is the story. It's this thing here. This is what the pirate character, Ruby Heart, is looking for. This thing here. And this character is named, you'll see in a second. And it has 3 stages, of course, because 3 characters, 3 stages.
Of course.
So Abyss, this is his first, this armor here. And the green thing.
Oh, I remember this guy. He is a pain in the butt.
Yeah, he's tough. You get to block this.
Wow. Who's Abyss supposed to be, by the way?
No, I tell you, it's just a made-up character.
I mean, in the story of the game. I guess he's just the final boss.
Yeah.
Isn't that what the generic term for it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, he has goo. I thought that was energy.
No, it's like a green ectoplasmic thing. And
guess what, folks? Like any true game, he's going to get bigger.
Of course. Now he's the...
This is what I always felt was the hardest mode, was this one, right?
Yeah, you want to get away from him, and then you gotta block that laser. You gotta predict when he's gonna do the laser, like that.
Well, his second floor is definitely not as big. Although, technically, you're standing in him, so shouldn't he, like, envelop you? Just out of curiosity. I say that, then the giant bubbles appear. Probably want to switch.
No, I got it. Now it's the giant form. It's like the red thingy. If I remember. Yeah, there it is. Like the red 4-legged. Here's it.
I don't think he intended to beat him with ice.
No,
anyways.
no, that was just like that.
It's like a terror dog on steroids.
Yeah, pretty much.
And guess what? They made his hitbox so damn tiny, you can't even see where to shoot him at.
That's right.
And he's off screen, guys. Doesn't this look fun?
There we go. I gotta get him where he's standing in front of me, but he keeps moving around. It's kind of an annoying character, actually.
It is. It doesn't look like it's tough. You just gotta make sure to... I think you're hitting. Maybe. Problem is you can't even see what he's doing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Nope. Nope.
It's like you sort of have to sit and hide.
Alright, well, let's go. Let's get Capcom so I can use that laser thing.
It's like, can you literally just stand here and just... Oh, that worked!
Yeah,
oh, wow, look
yeah.
how much energy that took away.
Yeah, I said the laser thing. Oh, wait.
Oh, good timing. Good timing. Well, it's almost like you just gotta sort of just wait for him to do that to appear. There you go.
There he goes. Just had to line him up, right? That's it.
Dude, that was needlessly harder than it should be.
Yeah, it's not that hard. I just haven't played this in like 10 years, so you know.
Well, no, I'm just saying, that boss is absolutely...
Play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Your name will be inscribed in the...
This is the ending, which sucks too. There's no real ending. you see her ship, Ruby Heart's ship flying away after the
I guess you fly away, right?
Yeah. And that's Marvel vs. Capcom 2, a New Age of Heroes.
So I'm guessing she's the one that was supposed to be Abyss.
Yeah, see, that's her. She's collecting that orb thing we destroyed. That's it. So she's technically the focal character of this, which the story is just you guys sort of figure out. She tossed it away, it was destroyed, I guess. And they're like, oh, good job, it was good working with you again, Ryu, yes.
And Fem Ryu there, he doesn't even look like Ryu.
And then who else we have? Rogue, a Fem Guile, and the monkey.
Monkey.
And then we got Iceman, and we got Tron, and Zangief.
Zangief, of course, to track all the
Surfbots, and that's the Incubus.
Doom's like, I'm too good for you guys.
He's like, yeah, how did I get into this?
And the Pharaoh's like, I'm too good for you guys.
Spider-Man and Sakura taking a picture together. Then who we have? Guile, Captain America, and
Jill.
Psylocke, and Jill, yeah.
Jill is like the least deserving character
and Hulk,
to be
and Strider,
here.
and Venom.
I said it. I do believe she's least...
No, she's actually pretty good in this game.
Well, no, but it doesn't make any sense because her power is she's human and she has a gun.
Well, she can summon zombies in this game, too.
Well, alright. Oh, that's right. They get powered up because of the multiversal crossover. I forgot that. So,
now,
yes.
let's see. So, all and you! You!
And you! Me, not
no,
you.
You!
Me!
Who? You!
Who? No, me, you! No, not you!
Finn,
not
your
you.
favorite word.
Yes, let's get fancy and say Finn.
Finn. Special thanks to Seth, Josh, Carl. Oh, good old Carl. And Christine. Made in 2002 for the PS2. Well, I want to get back to the main screen, though.
Don't give up.
Oh, wait.
Challenge again.
Alright, let's put in my name here, because, all these games were about the score, don't forget.
That's right. Ram. Was he ramming? I don't know. If you need to spell his name in the time given. That's another annoying thing for some games. They're like, here you go, you have exactly 2 seconds to put your name in.
I got 2,290 points.
Or did he?
So now you get to see the team I used in first place, isn't it?
Yay! Good team, though.
It was fun. Alright, so that was Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes. Not the best gameplay, but like I said, a complete gameplay. We beat everything in it. I got through the game, and you got to see everything this game had to offer.
Yep, and it's just as annoying as I remember it being. Well, the one good thing about this game is that your skills from here would translate into your skills for the third one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's very similar. They added a few little differences in the third, and the graphics are more polygon 3D-ish than this one. This is more a 2D fighter. That's more of a 3D fighter.
Yep, but Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is far superior, only to one fact alone. That's because they have Deadpool in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Everybody loves Deadpool. So this is a lot of fun. They brought back a lot of memories. I was definitely rusty, so yes, guys, before you all say I suck, I know I haven't played this in like 10 years. Excuses here, excuses. But I beat the game as I said I would. I showed you how the game works. No, I didn't do all the things like the super combos and all the air combos and the 3-at-1s. I didn't do all that. But the computer did all that, so you got to see what all that looks like pretty much. We might play this again. We might revisit it. But we have 11 more to go, so probably not. We got to move on. We have lots of games to look back at. So we're not going to play too many similar games. The idea of this retrospective, we're going to try to pick different types of games in this fighting. So it's not going to be all Street Fighter games and all Marvel vs. Capcom games. This was our game that's in this genre now. So now we're going to move on to something else for game number 2. And I know you guys will enjoy this.
Absolutely. We're just going to try doing some of the more popular fighting types of games from this time period. And there are a lot. We're not going to sink down and play Shaq Fu. So
no, we talked about it, but that could be for our worst game series, and we want to highlight the good ones. And I'm not saying all the games of this are going to be good, but it's not going to be the trashy, let's make fun of them games. It's going to be games that are interesting and different in their own right. That's the idea of this. 12 different fighting games that have a very unique look and feel to them, and all were memorable in our retro period.
Some are iconic, and others are cult classics. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and
ring that bell, and we'll bring you many more where this came from. Welcome to Season 4. We know it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks, everyone, for joining us, and tell us your Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or any versus game memories that you have and what you'd like to see, your favorite teams, things like that. We definitely want to hear all about it. That's what this is all about. We'll see you all next time. Thanks for joining us again. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.